Active pharmaceutical ingredient or drug substance is the main component of the formulation as it has the therapeutic activity. The drug products are made of, or you can say composed of, or contain the drug substances, APIs, and the raw materials. Out of all the raw materials, drug substance exerts the pharmacological activity. And in this video, we are going to understand regarding the process development steps for the drug substance. As we know, there are certain steps and stages in the drug product development. So likewise, process development steps are there in the drug substance development also. So out of these steps, some of the key important steps I have enlisted, and we are going to learn regarding those steps in the video. I welcome all of you, all the viewers, to this informative video. So let's start with the steps. First is recognize API process development. It is an art. So API process development provides the opportunity to the scientist to provide their inputs with the scientific creativity, and the process depends on the intelligent planning, critical evaluation of the steps, and the innovations. So first is recognize the API process development. Comprehensive literature survey is to be done as a second step. So then the literature review, literature search is done. In this, perform an exhaustive review of existing literature and the patents so that you can get more information about the literature available about the API process. Summarize the finding into key sections like known synthetic routes or route of synthesis, process descriptions, reagents, catalysts, and solvents used to process or to manufacture, impurities and their control, and the strategies. Then important is polymorphism, crystalline form, amorphous form, and methods for the polymorph screening and polymorph preparation. Then no experiment without full understanding. So do not initiate any lab work without complete literature analysis, literature information, so that you can prevent the loss of time and loss of energy. Design route of synthesis, that is ROS. Choose the route aligned with project goals and involve the points like cost, IP, scalability, and the timelines. Then focus on the non-infringing route. If you are working onto a generic API or you want to develop the non-infringing API, then you are required to use non-infringing route. A novel route is not always required. Prefer known published chemistry so that you can avoid the or bypass the patent claims. Ensure ROS viability for labs and the scale up. Consider raw material availability, safety, scalability. Avoid hazardous reagents or solvent whenever possible. Then the next step is to define timelines and the milestones. Clearly outline goals with deadlines. Break down development into measurable milestones and plan minimal essential experiments. Minimize trial and error by leveraging strong theoretical and literature knowledge. Each experiment should have a clear purpose, and you should learn from the each experiment, and then you should plan the next experiment. Design with scale up in the mind. Every lab operation must be scalable, because if you finalize the lab scale process or lab scale route of synthesis, then you need to perform the scale up for the bigger batch sizes. Then anticipate potential plant level challenges at the early stage in the development. Then stage wise optimization. So in this, optimize the reagents, conditions, and parameters for each step. Avoid unnecessary cycles of over optimization. Perform impurity profiling. Predict the potential impurities from the ROS. Synthesize and evaluate their fate and purge during the development. 12th point is derive and apply the optimal parameters. So finalize the robust reproducible process parameters based on your experimentation and execute them to achieve the consistent results and the yields. Then you can utilize the basic tools like TLC for monitoring the reactions, as the TLC is quick, reliable tool for reaction monitoring, intermediate verification, and the troubleshooting. Then timely patenting. So filing patent at the right stage ensures competitive advantages. In this, you need to prepare the patent and apply it, or try to file it. Effective team communication. It is very important in any aspect of the development. So regular discussions with the bench scientist ensure alignment. Clear understanding of project requirements is critical for the success. Leadership and accessibility. The project lead should remain approachable. Active involvement ensure accountability and motivation across the team, because we are the uh, persons involved directly into the product process and the scale ups. These are some of the important steps to consider for the API process development. One of the most important understanding is that there should not be any mistake or unoptimized parameter when you are going for the scale up. Route of synthesis, reagents, process parameters, catalysts, all these are required to be finalized and well tested for the reproducibility. Then only go for the next step, that is scale up. So I hope this video will provide you the basic understanding about drug substance process development steps. Mainly the synthesis process is important and the process parameters are important. Thank you for watching the video. Let's meet soon with another informative video, and you can now watch these channel videos in many languages. Simply you go to the Autodoc option and choose the language in which you can understand in a better way. Thank you.